Hi, David Uloa here with Advanced Diver Magazine and RebreatherWorld.com. Today we're going to take a new look at an old tool. Jacob Jahacek here of Golem Gear has got something very exciting to show us. What have you got?
This is a Hammerhead rebreather, and it's a side mount modification of the Hammerhead. We use a hobo can, the small version of the Hammerhead. We use Bill Gambrell's cage and a 2-liter Draeger bottle to assemble the side-mounted unit together with the Armadillo side mount harness.
Well, Jacob, what I see here is a very, very cool unit. I think it'd be helpful if we went through the entire circuit. And can we start with the mouthpiece?
Absolutely. This is the new Golem Shrimp BOV. It's the compact model that we redone this year. And one of the best new features on it, besides the size, is the new bayonet locking mechanism. You just click it in with quarter turn.
A quarter turn it locks in. What's holding it in place?
There are two safety locks right on each side. So you just push the lock to unlock.
Wow. So unless you push the button, there's no way that's coming off.
There is no way it's coming off. It also has a new barrel sealing O-ring. So when you lock it in, you can still rotate your hoses while diving to adjust the tension on the BOV.
Tension and comfort on your mouth. That's fantastic. Now from the mouthpiece, we go to the exhalation counterlog. Tell me what you've got here.
Well, from the mouthpiece, we go to the streamlined T-piece on the exhalation side, which contains the oxygen valve assembly. So it's a simple add valve, push button add valve with a quick connect that hooks up to the oxygen bottle within the body of the rebreather. We use back-mounted counterlungs to streamline the whole system, and the counterlungs have a dump valve at the bottom, and they're adjustable top and bottom, so they kind of start on your top of the shoulder with the T-piece here. They go about mid rib cage on the back, but they can be slid back and forth depending on your configuration.
Now from the exhalation counterlung, this leads to one of the more interesting parts of what I see of this unit. Can you show us what's inside?
Yeah, this is the meat and potatoes of the Hammerhead rebreather. This particular model is a MCCR. See, no solenoid here. The gas goes directly from the orifice into the exhalation side of the loop. It has a standard sensor carriage for Hammerhead rebreathers. In this case, we have installed 3 sensors, but there is a room for a 4th sensor for independent PO2 monitoring. So the orifice actually is another unique feature of this unit. It's outside. The metering valve is inside of this assembly. It allows, based on the IP of the first stage, but it's set up at 150 psi. It's set up to flow 0.75 liters of O2, standard metabolic rate for most people.
Now, Jacob, one of the things I saw you do earlier was rotate the head on this rebreather. Why is this an important feature?
Well, it's one of the unique features of the Hammerhead rebreather. The head can rotate while it's locked. And why it's important on the side mount unit is that on the normal unit, the sensors are positioned to be above all the condensation and the water collecting in the unit. On the rebreather, when you invert the unit, the sensors are suddenly at the lowest point, and all the condensation coming from the hoses is raining right on the sensor faces. With the Hammerhead, we can rotate the head and keep the sensors out of the way.
Very nice, keeping them dry and
and functional. So it's very simple. Just rotate it like that.
Nice, and set it to where it sits on you.
Right.
Very impressive head. From that, it goes right onto the scrubber. Is that a standard scrubber for the Hammerhead?
Correct. This is a standard Hammerhead scrubber. All Hammerhead rebreathers use radial scrubber. This one is the hobo version with a 4.2 pounds of soft lime, 812. It's got a compression spring in the lid, so even when you pack it at home and after 2-hour boat ride or car ride, the scrubber material stays packed.
Now, Jacob, the side mount rebreather is very unique in that we have a lot of components stacked together onto one side. What is below the scrubber?
That's correct. This is a design by Billy Gambrell. it's a cage that holds the O2 bottle. This we are using a Draeger 2-liter composite bottle. They're much easier to get than the Inconel spheres that are only made for military. And then it has a special valve with the knob pointing sideways, so while you're side mounting your unit, you can still open and close the O2 in case you need to during the dive.
And this is a standard first stage there?
Yeah, there's a standard first stage. Well, it's standard in the fact that it's a manual CCR, so it's a non-compensated first stage.
Very important, very important.
Fixed IP at 150 PSI.
Yes. And how easy is it to get this oxygen bottle filled? Or do you have to take it out of this?
No, I don't take it out. I just put a whip right into there and fill it, and it dive shop or any filling station will fill it easily through the whip.
I also see a 2-pound weight in there. What is that for? Just a little...
Just to balance it out, because again, as you're breathing down the oxygen, since it's a composite bottle, it's very lightweight. It's great for travel. You just snip off the 2-pound weight because it's a standard dive weight. After you arrive to your destination, you clip another one in.
Fantastic. Now, from the oxygen component here, the most important thing a diver, a rebreather diver, needs to maintain or know is PPO2. What have you got for that?
Correct. Well, since it's a Hammerhead rebreather, we use legendary Hammerhead electronics. In this configuration, since it's a MCCR, we're using only the Hammerhead secondary with an enabled deco computer in it. And the secondary also drives the vibrating Diva
For your heads up.
for your heads-up display.
And as a secondary...
As a secondary PO2 monitoring, this is a custom PO2 monitor. It just reads 3 values from the 3 sensors calibrated. But you can hook up, through the port, you can hook up any other shearwater or X1.
Now, from the exhalation side, it comes out into the counter lung. And that's a beautiful thing, the way it's the same bayonet style connection.
Correct, it's still the same bayonet. You click it in.
And the other gas we have is the diluent. How do you get that into the unit?
It's a standard diluent connection. You connect it to the distribution block. Again, it's a side mount unit, so you gotta get dressed into the rebreather. So everything needs to be modular. So we use omniswivels to click into the distribution block, from which it leads, the gas goes into the back mounting counter lung on the inhalation side, and it also feeds the BOV in this case.
And the manual add button is...
And manual add button is here. It's got a off-board quick connect for additional gases in case they are needed.
And I see a quick connect right here. What is this one?
It's in case you have a problem with the O-rings. You can isolate your distribution block and just leave the add valve with the off-board.
Nice, very nice.